Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the old family farm. And look what we've got. Sheep. No, I'm kidding. We've got little baby Angus cows. Excellent day. Had 10 of them delivered today. Hello, little guy. Have no idea what's heading their way once they grow and beef out a little bit. Hello, buddy. Yeah, so we are now officially in the beef cattle business. Oh, I hope I don't kill them. I just hope I don't kill them. That's all. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. I'd say it's a long time coming that we finally have some cows in our cow pasture. Love it. The ducks love it. Dog loves it. So we're in the biz. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Thursday. Wonderful. Let's scoot on over. I've got our trailer baler hooked up to our Massey. Something a little bit interesting. I should probably leave that on, but I'm going to disable it for now. Something that's a little bit interesting is I could not get the baler to hook up to our new farmall. In fact, there's a couple things right now that I couldn't get hooked up to the farmall. The mower hooked up fine on that drawbar, but it does not like to hook up to anything that requires a PTO, which is interesting because I could be looking at this with my bad eye, but that looks like a PTO shaft, doesn't it? That is a PTO, right? And I looked in the customization for it, and it doesn't have any options for this rear drawbar setup. And this is a very American. I would say I don't think this is very common in Europe, but I would say this would be a very typical American drawbar 3-point kind of a setup here. But there's no options to change that to anything different. So we'll just have to use the farmall with things that it'll hook up to, and we'll use the Massey and the John Deere for other things. We made do before, so we'll continue to make do. Let's see here. Our sorghum field is happy and growing. And in fact, we're looking at, what is it, yield bonus, 98% yield bonus. I'd say that's fair. I went ahead and finished off collecting the hay. Actually, I think, did I finish off harvesting as well? I don't know that we finished harvesting when we last left off, but anyways, I finished harvesting, if that's the case, and I got the hay windrows done up a little bit nicer than they were. I kind of put two into one, so it made will make it a little bit easier to pick up the straw. Did I say hay again? Yeah, I think I did. Anyways, you get the idea. Our straw windrows are ready to be picked up. We're not going to be making TMR for our Angus beef. We are going to go the hay route. Pretty much straight hay for our beef cattle. And we're going to just see how well that does. Because have been told that beef cattle are happy on hay alone. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've been told. Let's get the mowing done. We've got a new toy that we need to go pick up at the store. I got a really, really nice deal on it. Apparently, Betty Lou made me an offer I couldn't refuse. She found out that we are getting into the beef cattle business. Excuse me, but we're getting into the beef cattle business. And in exchange for our new little toy, she wants free milk. Now, obviously, she has no concept of what beef cattle are. But yeah, I told her, and I didn't lie. I'd say, hey, as soon as we start, as soon as our cows start producing milk, you'll be the first to get some. So there you go. She seemed happy. That's all that matters. She's happy. I'm happy. We're happy. It's all good. Oh my goodness. Tiny has made the news. Entrepreneur of the year here in Old Family Farm County. He actually won the award for the Entrepreneur of the Year. Yeah, I don't know that there was anybody else in the running, honestly. But evidently he's made quite a name for himself for all these businesses that he has started. At this point, you know, he's got Tiny's delivery service. He's got Tiny's fried squirrel and other woodland animals. Tiny's pizza. What else does he have? He's got something else too. Oh, one that I don't think we've talked about, but is Tiny's Woodland Adventures and Survival Guide. He will take you out. And this is something you'll never want to hear, by the way, but I'm going to tell you anyways. Tiny will take you out to the woods and teach you survival skills. Man, dear God. Oh boy. Yep. You, for I guess it's like $100 a week. You can go with Tiny out to the surrounding woods and hills, learn survival skills, and I guess his big claim to fame is once he is done with you, you will know everything about surviving. That's his thing. So he's got some other ventures, I think, going on that may be a little bit more secretive, but he won Entrepreneur of the Year, so we can all congratulate Tiny. We're all very, very proud of him. Betty Lou did not comment. She was the newspaper reached out to her. The Old Family Farm Gazette reached out to her for a comment. No comment. In fact, I believe is what they said. She replied with. I have a feeling Betty Lou is maybe a tad on the jealous side. I don't know. I think that she's probably a little bit jealous, would be my guess. But you know what? She's got the store, and I think she primarily oversees the bank. So I know Tiny's had involvement in the bank, but there's some discussions about that, and they may be yanking him. Off of that duty. So I don't know what's going on there. We may find out more. Let's get this mower put somewhere. For some reason, every time I tow this mower with a tractor, it just weird things happen on the Old Family Farm when it comes to tractors and implements. I've had the most bizarre things happen sometimes, mostly off camera. They happen too, but like I can only go 12 miles an hour when I'm towing this, even when it's turned off. I've had that problem before with some other implements. It's just weird. The Farmall will not connect to our forage wagon. That's not a map thing or anything, but I guess because this thing does have a PTO. So I tried hooking that up, and that did not work out very well at all. So I think what we'll do, I suppose we could have grabbed the John Deere. Well, you know what we need to do? We need to go pick up our toy from the store. So let's hop in the little Massey. And boy, does the Massey look small compared to that Farmall. It just looks tiny compared to the Farmall. I never realized how big that Farmall really is. Try not to hit that tree. here we go. This is our new tether. Thanks to My Game Steam, his Porsche pack. We are now, I guess, the official owners of a tether. Thanks, Betty Lou. Appreciate it. You go, girl. Let's go see how this tether works. I'm kind of curious. It's actually kind of a nice width. It's 4 meters. I think it's 4 meters. It's kind of nice, actually. I was kind of expecting something a little smaller, but let's give it a go. I don't think it's a PTO driven. I think it's just kind of like our windrower, where it just kind of goes on the ground and does what it needs to do. Let's see how well it works. No, that is not going to work. Ah, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Oh, we are definitely tedding. Holy cow. This thing's getting it. Kicking up the dust, too. Nice. I like it. Definitely. Massey sounds like it's giving it some juice as well. Oh yeah. Whoa, let's stay out of the shrubs a little bit. Maybe I should probably pay attention to where I'm going instead of where I've been. Let's do a little loop-de-loop, and then we can do a little more in cab maybe. 9 miles an hour, not too shabby. Should make fairly quick work out of tedding up this field. I've had just about enough of our windrower, if I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to have to balance out my sanity with some of the implements that we're using here on the old family farm. Man, this tether is something else. What's going on with it? I mean, what's driving? What's driving those things? Those things are spinning like crazy. Dang. I like this tether though. Don't have a problem with that. But yeah, our windrower is, it's not a fun thing to use, if I'm being honest. I think I might bite the bullet, and I think we're gonna replace it. I think we're gonna find something else that's just a little bit more pleasant to deal with. Man, I love the dust and the sound of the Massey using this thing. It's very, very cool. Man, just driving it home. Very nice. The cows will be happy. They will actually have some food. Do need to get them some water as well. Can't forget that. I'm not used to having to get water for my animals. Most of the time on other maps, the water's plumbed in, so I'm gonna have to remember to continue to get our animals food. Or water. Food too, but definitely water. This thing really kicks it out. I don't know, I'm really digging this. I'm digging this tether. I'm not usually the biggest like tether fan, but this thing is working for me on a few different levels. it's making pretty quick work of this field too. Can't be too unhappy about that. Now if we can just get a decent windrower, we might have to bump up the age of the windrower a little bit, I'm thinking. We might have to go with something that's just a touch more modern. I'll have to peek around. I think there's a couple out there that are very similar to the one we have, but they're more of a V style. And that may work for us, so we don't have to go, you know, too fancy, bunch of hydraulics and stuff like that, but maybe, I think there's a Frontier or something I saw. And didn't Giants actually come out with a, I don't know if they released one or not. It seems like I missed something over here. Maybe I did. Looks like I probably got this pretty good over here. But yeah, I thought Giants, where's our Tedders? You know, there's a mod that alphabetizes the store items. Maybe I should pick that up. Yeah, it's not a folding one like this. I think I have it up, I just don't have it activated. Even something like this, I would rather use. That's only 30 horsepower. That's only 40. We could even get away with something like that. Oh, these are Tedders. Sorry, my bad. Looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, that's what we have. That would even be a little bit easier to use. But there is... What is this stinking... Almost looks like a Swiss Army knife looking thing. Huh. I'll look around. I'll take a peek. I know what I'm thinking of, and I'm pretty sure I've got it installed, but just not activated. And I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. It's basically what we have. It's like two of what we have put together in a V style. Frontier rake, I think they're called sometimes, or I think technically, aren't they wheel rakes or something like that? I think they're called, but something that'll make life a little bit easier, because we are going to be doing a little bit more windrowing for sure now that we've got cows to take care of. And this is really our only grass field right now. Well, it is our only grass field that we have now, since we used up the other field for corn. We'll have to see what kind of yield we get out of this, and if it's gonna be enough to keep our cows fed. I only did 10 cows, so not a big investment. $300 a piece, so it was $3 grand. I mean, it's not like we're rich and I can buy 50 cows. I don't know that we could keep up with 50 cows, to be honest with you, but we do have this grassland, and then we also have, if worse comes to worse, we've got all the grass that's inside of the cow pasture that we can mow, and we can always use another field for grass, I guess, if we had to. Kind of hate to do that because we need to really keep the money coming in. Silage is kind of a no-go for us this time around, because we don't really have any grass that we can effectively silage up. And that's been kind of a nice money maker for us. Oh yeah, let's just watch the beauty. Oh, you gotta love it. Got to love it. This has got to be a filthy job, I would have to imagine. Especially in an open cabin. Wow. I muted that cough. Hopefully you did not hear that. I apologize if you did. I was reminded that my headset has a mute button. I always forget about that. Though I am not disappointed with our I'm definitely not disappointed with our new tether, that is for sure. Let's go try to get this chunk over there too, but we'll hit this for now. Very nice. Well, I could enjoy this for a while. This is something I can definitely get into doing. So hopefully we'll get enough hay out of this field that it'll keep our cows fed in between cuttings. I'd be pretty happy with just that. If this field kept our cows fed between cuttings, I would say that's not too bad of a trade-off, but not entirely sure what to expect at this point. Yield was pretty good on this though, so we're at least getting, I think, a pretty decent yield out of it. Kind of cutting that a little bit close, I think, but I think it's getting that whole thing. It looks like it pretty much got all of it. This one, yeah, this one we'll have to do it a couple of passes. Grass that looks good enough to eat. Oh, don't get too crazy there, Brad. A little oversteer. Job well done, I'd say. We've got our hay prepped. I am happy with this tether. I think that thing does quite a nice job. Quite a nice little job. Again, the 12 miles an hour. Oh, we can shift this bad boy though. There we go. Kick it into high overdrive, baby. Ducks are running for their lives. Oh, where are we gonna put you, Tedder? I guess it doesn't really matter too much because we can just kind of dump you off. You look like something that could sit outside, okay? Oh, yeah, I like that little. Let's check that out. Very nice. Little bars come down. Nice. Very nice. What's our maintenance look like on this thing after one? Oh, I like that even better. 0 repair. Very nice. All right. So, what is next on the agenda we need to get started with here? I think we need to... Well, we can actually... I'm going to look for a different windrower. A different rake, because that thing is... It's annoyed me for the last time, I think. So instead of tackling the hay... let's grab the John Deere. Yeah, let's grab the John Deere. Haven't used this for a while. Let's get this planter. Let's get this planter put away. Just let that drop off of there. Tin Man won't be happy about that. All right, we're going to... Yeah, run for your lives, ducks. Run for your lives. Let's grab our forage wagon and let's just see if we can do a decent, make some decent time on picking up this straw. I think we're just going to take the straw straight away over to Betty Lou's and get a few bucks for it. We're not going to get rich off of it, but I'm going to try not to hit you, ducks, but let's face it, you're not exactly, you don't exactly move either, so let's see here. We'll lower our pickup. Engage pickup. Oh, I always forget. Unfold. That's right. Alright. Is the pickup lowered? It looks like it's lowered. Yeah, it's lowered. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I'm kind of glad I spent a little extra time cleaning up these windrows. They weren't horrible. Oh, wow, that thing's filling up quick. They weren't horrible, but they weren't great either. They're kind of scattered out a little bit more, and there was twice as many, so I didn't really want to deal with that. Got quite a bit of straw out of this little field, it looks like, though. See if I can collect some of this stuff here. Are you full? Almost full. There you go. All right, Betty Lou. We've got a load of straw for you. Let's see what you'll pay us for it. I think this is where we need to take her. Alright, let's see what kind of big cash we get out of our straw sale. Actually, that's so much better than I thought. That's so much better than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I'll take that all day. Absolutely. 250 bucks for a trailer load of straw? Heck yes, I'll take that all day. That's almost a cow per trailer load. I'll definitely take that. That'll definitely help our offset our costs for the cows and our new tedder. I'm glad we picked up this forage wagon. It's not that I really don't like making bales. It's just that for jobs like this where you're kind of going direct to market, you know, it's kind of handy just to have it. Just to have a wagon to be able to grab it and go. And it has saved quite a bit of time when we were doing more silage to be able to just pick it up this way. From the looks of it, we're going to get a few trailer loads over to Betty Lou's. We'll just take this one the way it is. Close enough to 100%. Oh, there it is. Oh, man, the hay and feed just lost all their electricity. I guarantee I just took out their phone lines and their electric. Sorry, Betty Lou. We'll blame that one on Tiny. And by the way, I don't know if she realizes this, but this tractor runs 24/7. Why? I have no idea. I don't know if she thinks it's a marketing thing. Oh, that one's running too. The old Johnny Popper. That actually sounds like an old Johnny Popper. Betty Lou must be anti-green. She is trying to increase her carbon footprint as big as she can. I can totally see that too. I would not put it past her and Tiny to basically be anti-green. They probably heard somewhere that, you know, somebody saying, and well, they didn't talk about this stuff back in these times, but just for fun, they've probably heard of try and have a small carbon footprint, and they probably thought bigger is better for everything. So we are going to enlarge our carbon footprint as big as we can possibly make it, and I'm sure that's her contribution, is letting those two tractors run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hey, Betty Lou, you've got a gas spill out here at the pump. Nice. I'm sure she likes those, too. Oh, man. Speaking of gas spills. Wow, that was fast. I spent a little bit of time working at a gas station. And I had to tell you, and maybe I should save this for... I'll save this for our next family farm. Because this one might take a while. But I will say this. If you want to see the worst in people, if that's something that you wake up in the morning and you say to yourself, I would love to see the worst that people have to offer, work at a gas station. If you want to see people who will shock you, literally shock you at how stupid they can be, work at a gas station. Because when customers not all, there were some very, very good people that I met working there. It's almost like the extremes. I met some really good people there, but wow, did I meet some people that honestly have no business being in society, and you really have to question how they made it anywhere, how they managed to get to the gas station, let alone wake up in the morning and put their own pants on. It was honestly shocking to me sometimes at some of the insanity that I saw. But yeah, we'll pick that up on the next episode. I'll have to leave a little note here to talk about the gas station days. If any of you have worked at a gas station, you know where I'm going. And if you've worked at fast food, now I've never worked at fast food. I've actually somehow escaped that pleasure in my life. But I've had family members that have worked in the fast food industry, and I've heard stories, and I've got a couple for you with that too. But I'm sorry, gas station is next level. As bad as fast food can be, gas station is next level. I will guarantee you that. I will guarantee you that. Maybe not in all circumstances. There may be some absolutely horror-filled fast food establishments, I'm quite certain. Like basically every Burger King. But on the regular, oh man. And I hold that over my kids' heads, you know, if you're bad enough, Dad's gonna get you a job at a gas station, and trust me, you will definitely not be happy. But it's a great way to learn about people, no doubt about that. The good, the bad, and the ugly, that's for sure. And I think that's actually going to do it for this episode of Old Family Farm. I'll probably go ahead and just finish off our straw collecting and get this done. Hopefully we make an extra few $100. It looks like we are going to make a little extra pocket cash, which is very, very nice. And when we're together again, hopefully I'm going to have I'm going to one way or the other have a better wind rower. I can't do our wind rower anymore. I mean, it's not, don't get me wrong, it's not the worst thing in the world, and it's nothing against the modder. He did a great job with the entire, I mean, My Game Steam, I think, did a great job with all of this stuff. It's just this style of wind rower. Wait a minute. Wait, what is that? Wait a minute. Well, why didn't I buy this one? This has been sitting here the whole time? I thought the wind rower we had was from this pack. Well, golly gee. Problem solved. Look at that. My Game Steam, you did it again, my friend. That's exactly the wind rower I'm talking about. You can get bigger ones, but that one will do just fine for this farm. That's fantastic. Well, there you go. Surprise averted. Now you know what you're going to see in the next episode, because that's going to be one of the first things I do is get rid of our stinking wind rower. Ay, ay, ay. Well, thanks everyone for joining me here. I really, really, really do appreciate you all watching. It makes my day when I hear from you. It absolutely makes my day when I see new subscribers, and I love that others are enjoying the Old Family Farm the way I do, because this is it's just such a fun map. I just love this map, and I'm glad others of you are enjoying it as well. So that being said, it's time to go back to East Vineland and Kubota, and I will see you there Friday morning, hopefully. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, of course, and always, if you want to, you can subscribe. No one's going to stop you from doing that, that's for sure. And make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure that we take care of each other. Do something nice for somebody, because you'll feel really good about it if you do something nice for somebody. And I'll see you back here Friday. Back not here, but in Kubota, in East Vineland. I'm talking too much. I'm getting it wrong now. I'll see y'all later. Thanks again. Take care, everyone.